Welcome to the Off Label Podcast. It's your weekly dose of sanity in an insane world. We got a good little episode tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Fair warning, Thursday is 4th of July. We will not be on the air for the 4th of July. However, we got something else planned for it. We'll go ahead and hit that up in the show too. But we also have reports coming out that maybe the Republican representatives in the House actually have the votes to hold Merrick Garland in contempt of Congress. So he may be arrested. We got a good little bit of information about that. And of course, the Supreme Court ruling in Trump's favor with the immunity and the backlash that has come out of this. Like, it's disturbing. We'll get into a good little bit of that. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, there have been others that have come down, like the Chevron Deference. There's another one for North Dakota truck stop. Supreme Court ruled on that. We'll talk about even the little wins, ladies and gentlemen. And then let's see, what else do we have on deck? That was, oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a house payer, homeowner, you pay your mortgage, you're about to be hit with higher monthly fines. Like that, don't you? Let's look into that. We also have some things about a drug known as GHB and what's going on with that, and something about the FDA. But that'll be on Rumble, because YouTube doesn't want us talking about things like that. We might get hit for medical misinformation for telling you facts. Then we got some little other stuff we'll touch on as well. But ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and start the show.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Hey Dad, do an impression of Joe Biden trying to explain the difference between tangerines and oranges.
Tangerines. I was a kid growing up. This was in Kentucky. Civil War just ended. And there was a tree. My father planted the tree. Tangerine tree. Anyway, Abe Lincoln said, I'm going to cut down that cherry tree. No, the other guy. Anyway. What was the question?
What the
Pretty much it. What's up, Davey? How you doing tonight, man?
I am fantastic. I am in the new studio. This is great. I love it here. I can't wait till it's all done. My back, my legs, my arms are all killing me because I'm an older gentleman. What up, Polar Bear? How are you tonight? Kill zombies.
What's up? But yeah.
Hey, you made it.
Yeah, I did make it. Barely.
Welcome, Rick. Welcome in. Thank you. Came here from Robert's. Yeah.
A lot of you guys have come here for that. Like, look, y'all are prim and proper over there with his chat. Not here.
No. Put your house slippers on, your house pants and shirt. and let's have a good time. Oh my goodness gracious. We're going into the 4th of July on Thursday, huh?
Yeah.
America's
Yeah, we
birthday.
are.
America's
By the
birthday.
way, we won't be doing off label, but because me and Scott really we're not doing shit, we're not hanging out with people or anything. We'll probably do some Stupids play and probably play some like 7 Days to Die because he's got me into that now. But yeah.
You both love those real like virtual reality games. You really do. I cannot just sit there and cut pineapples in a fucking video game like you guys.
I don't cut pineapples. I cut
Whatever.
rock.
Whatever. You guys do manual labor through a video game, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go kill some. Like when we were playing Enchanted, and you guys are just sitting there collecting things, and I'm just trying to fly through things, and I'm just a wild card. Like I'm a ghost, and I'm just jumping through things, and you're like, Davey, don't go. He went all the way down. He's okay. You're gonna get killed. I'm dead, guys. Help me. I need some help. I'm dead.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, it
not to
kind
jump
of like
down there.
playing a game and like surviving in a game like that. For me, it's kind of like it is relaxing. I'm not gonna lie, it is relaxing. Even with like Satisfactory or Foundry or something like that, just to sit there and create my own world. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, I admire it. I wish I could do it. I don't like physical labor during the day, and I don't like physical labor in video games.
Well, it is what it is with that. But yeah, there's a certain allure and a calming kind of feeling for me just to sit there and do a task and just talk to somebody. Not really using a lot of brain power on a game. And just sit there and have a conversation with somebody.
Yeah, listen, I get it. I get it. But I'm like I said, I'm just a wild card just running in with like whatever I can just to knock something out. I was trying to
You
kill
remember the first time we were playing Helldivers, you kept running in front of people shooting?
I remember I was trying to play it. I couldn't even get through the whatchamacallit, the thing
The
you do.
tutorial?
I couldn't even get through the tutorial. Rich and Biz are done in 30 seconds. Okay. Give me a minute. Sorry.
What is happening?
No, the Haley just the new popular show, Antisocial Podcast. She asked me to change something on the network channel, the screen, the thumbnail. But that was pretty cool today, huh?
Okay. Yeah, we got to change the thumbnail for business party for something different.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that was pretty cool what happened to the girls today, right?
Yeah, that was actually. Yeah, she had somebody close to somebody they pay attention to in their chat, and he texted dude, and he's just like, "Hey, come on over." Who does that? Nobody. Yeah, nobody likes onions.
I followed him. He seems like a pretty fucking cool dude. He just seems like a chill. Nobody likes onions is the channel on YouTube, and
they got some pretty good eyes today.
Gave the girls. Hold on, let me give it. Listen, I'm telling you, the girls are going to be more popular than we.
Of course.
I just.
Sorry, I was late. Sorry, I'm late.
Here we go.
Come on.
You got this.
Listening to my new favorite podcast with Haley and the Jack. Pretty antisocial. Haley and Jackie, my new gal pals. I don't know why they call the show Pretty Antisocial.
Hey, Mima, how you doing?
They're neither. And, it's a great little program. I just discovered it because Shawnetta overstepped the bounds of a listener podcaster relationship and texted me And then I went and checked it out. And yeah. So anyway, check them out. Pretty Antisocial. Haley and the Jack. Haley and the Jack. No, it's interesting. It was interesting to hear some women talking about Mubi. Because, and I don't know their statuses. But especially if they're single, it'd be interesting to hear. Because this. He's got this woman with him, and she's like into it.
So of course I had to try and throw a shameless plug in there, and, and I don't listen. It's the name of the network. All right, we all like everybody loves it. I don't give a shit. What's a Goose Island? What's Verizon?
I mean,
so
yeah. So we're like,
look, when people start understanding the joke,
yeah,
they'll start getting it.
Hi. We are the
yeah, we were just plugging you.
My ears, yeah.
But we are the mullet Bob, so
yeah.
Like Xboxes and games and shit. Free.
There you go.
It's gonna. I won't look. It's too fun of a game. Troublemaker Davey, thanks for stopping by. Pretty Antisocial Podcast, part of the Business Party Network. I don't know if that's real or not. That sounds crazy. The Pretty Antisocial Podcast.
I don't know if that's real or not.
Network. What's the Business Party Network?
That was from me, Melton. I can't take that little prick going on challenge, so you are now bankrolled by me.
What? Oh, it's Ricada sending in the money. Anyway, they're doing great with subs.
Is that real? Yeah.
Well, yeah. Then you had that Chrissy Mayer thing too.
That sounds.
They're gonna know. They're gonna know.
The Business Party Boring Network coming to you soon.
We'll start tapping that in. I don't know. Is this real?
It is fucking real. We're here, and we're here to fucking stay, my friends. We're here to stay. It is what it is, but it was so fucking cool for them to get that shout out. Right. They do. Once again, I will tell you guys, if you are not watching the ladies, and I feel bad because I'm not plugging everybody else the same way I plug the girls, but I'm so fascinated with the things the girls come up with and the topics and the way they talk about things. It's fascinating. And and it's 11 Eastern, Pretty Antisocial Pod, and Pretty Antisocial Podcast on YouTube and Rumble. And they go on X, Pretty Antisocial Pod. And it's such a good, they're two. If they should be FBI agents because they dig so hard into things.
Oh yeah.
If they were agents, if you saw Haley and Mama J show up at your door, you'd be fucked. You would absolutely just put your hands in front of you, or just turn around, put your hands behind your back, because you're not getting away with it. You're not getting away with whatever they dug up on you. They just go balls to the wall into whatever subject they talk about, and it's just so informative. I loved the first episode though. They went an hour and they were just like a hard stop, and they both complaining like we should have done more.
Right.
And then now they're like doing 2 to 3 hours. But
I mean, that's what happened to us.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, listen,
we had that 6-hour stream though, and we're just like, cut it back.
That 8 to 9 hour stream that one night was just. Next thing I know, it's 4 a.m. I'm like, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, I mean, once you get into it, man, you get into it. It's a thing. Like, but yeah, we're gonna be here to stay, and we're tired of just being told things. All right, everybody gets everything wrong or throws in their viewpoints and everything like this. So why shouldn't we? Why shouldn't you? We do this shit because it's just people talking. We're not experts on any damn thing. We don't really, well, we know a fair amount about the situations, but we're not experts on those situations. I'm tired of hearing from the experts. I want to hear from you. This is why we do this. This is why we've had people from our audience on, and we will continue to do so. We want to hear from you. You are the people.
What up,
But
D?
let's hear from the people about this shit. All right, so Anna Paulina Luna, I think it was yesterday.
No,
It was Friday. Friday of last week.
Yeah, I was pissed. I was pissed because it was one of those things that they just introduced at the last minute,
Right.
and nothing's gonna happen until the weekend's over, and then when you come back, it's like, yeah, I'm not even. Yeah, no, I don't care. It's not. But listen, the Freedom Caucus is doing some shit. They want to
Those
call
ones that are being attacked every fucking day are the Freedom Caucus, the Trump supporters, the Trump loyalists. Just like they used to use that as a trope. Is that these were Trump appointed. Oh, get them out, and now all these Trump appointed ones are flipping, and he's just like, well, they're Trump appointed. No, that means nothing to us.
I like how they use MAGA as a derogatory term, and listen, they're laughing in your face, folks. MAGA stands for Make America Great Again. They're laughing in your face. The MAGA Republicans. They're laughing in your face, saying they don't want to make America great. They want to keep their hierarchy. They want to keep their money. They want to ship the money to their friends overseas off of your tax dollar.
I don't know, Justy. I don't know. I really don't, because even if they do get the votes, Sergeant at Arms has to enforce. Sergeant at Arms falls at the sword for him. That's an easy call. I don't know if he's going to hit jail. And that fucking worries me.
Well, but I have to find the video because I saw something about this. I forget who it was, but they were actually arguing. It might have been, it was on Tim Pool. I forget who he was talking to, but they were literally arguing, saying that nobody's above the law, and then talking about how Merrick Garland is above the law because he's the head of the DOJ.
Yeah,
And it's like, no,
I know who you're talking about.
You can't sit there and say one's above the law, one's not, and just because he runs the DOJ doesn't mean he's above the law. He still has laws to follow, and this is the problem we're facing right now. People are just not following the laws. They're just making new ones so that way they can get around old ones. No,
Like
put the fucker in jail.
Like the promoting access to voting executive order, and then the government registering people to vote. Yeah. Shall we check those numbers real quick?
Yeah, sure, go for it. It's been a couple weeks.
Go ahead and finish what you were saying, though.
No, it's just they're literally telling you that they don't give a fuck about what anybody says, and people are just buying it and eating it all up. Like, literally, you can see video after video of people who are happy that Trump got indicted. Like, I would never be I don't think I'd ever be happy to see Joe got indicted. I just want him out of the fucking White House, and I want stuff to go down. Like, we played on Wednesday on the Business Party podcast, a guy who spent 2 years ago, I think it was
Look at my state. Tell me that's not an algorithm. You're looking at about 30% non-match. Maybe about 25% non-match. That's the last 4 digits of your social security number and your last name. And the government is using it to register people to vote. These are first-time new registered voters. Look how many are dead in my state that they tried to register. They're going after my state. But go ahead. Arizona's up there too.
How? Between what was it, February of last year to now, you have that many people turning 18 in one fucking state?
In 1 week.
Yeah.
Alabama reports weekly. Arizona reports weekly. You're telling me that there are 48,000 people registering to vote a week? And that's been going on in Arizona for a couple of months now.
It's good to hear. It's good to hear, Jennifer. Oh, I just remember Johnson doesn't want Garland arrested, and he just reproved the sergeant of armed crime filed a lawsuit against him.
Well, you ask how it could be done?
Well,
Executive order on promoting access to voting. This was signed roughly around the time. No, the other executive order came later. 14067.
yeah.
This one was on March 7th of 2021. This is what happened in 2020. There was no law that said that the government couldn't do it, other than the 10th Amendment that says what's not found here will be in the states, and there's one in there for the states to run their own elections. But this is what happened. They literally subverted the Constitution, got away with it, and the president gave out an executive order that is unconstitutional because the states own their own damn elections. They run it how they see fit. But the federal government can now register you to vote. Any agency, save for about 5 or 6 of them, any agency can now register a person to vote. They are algorithmically going through every state. There's, let's see, Illinois, 12,000. 1,200 of them, 10%. 10% are non-matches.
How long has they been doing this again? What was it, 2001? 2021?
Dude, they did this. They've run this since 2019, 2018, 2019. I've gone back that far and looked.
How do they have this many people every week? There's no way. No way in Alabama 3,000 people are.
It's an algorithm throwing 4 fucking random digits and a name at a situation. Is there a match here? Can we register this person to vote? You can't say it's clearing voter rolls because these are first-time new registered voters, ladies and gentlemen, are registering. Look at Missouri.
Where is it?
17,000. 26, 2,000 of them, non-match.
Oh, I thought that was 15,000 were dead. I was like,
no,
what?
167 are dead.
Yeah.
You telling me somebody tried to register to vote? No. Well, in Missouri, I can see 167 motherfuckers being dead in Missouri.
Yeah, they died. They registered and then died.
Or I could see they're throwing an algorithm and 167 people wound up dead. So you can't register these people to vote because they're dead. This is what your government is doing. This is how your Pennsylvania, 90,000, 4,500 in one fucking week, non-matched to the last 4 digits of the social security number and last name. 85 of them were dead.
I remember G.
Notice Texas. Texas saw the biggest spike, and that's what everybody was starting to fucking freak out about this with, because Texas went for 2.5. They register every 2 weeks. Texas went from literally like 15, 20,000 to 250.
Yeah, they were 6 digits deep at one point.
220 to 250 for like 2.5 months, and then dropped off.
Yeah.
And went back down to 4-digit numbers. They ran through the entire state. Uploads to your past streams and include the click here video at the end of each video along with a link to your channel. You're right. However, that takes a lot of work, Jennifer. And it's just us.
Yeah.
It's just us. Like, I literally, before I got home, 30 minutes before the show came on, I had just gotten home.
Yeah, I called Rich at 5 to ask what we were talking about today because we do so much show prep. So I called him at 5. I was like, so what's on the agenda for today? And all of a sudden, I heard it in this man's voice that he was not home and he was not happy. He's like, I got 45 fucking minutes to get to the shop, half hour. I'm going to be late at this motherfucking restaurant. I was like, oh boy.
No, you have to understand. Like I told this in the background here. You have to understand. My boss threw me at a job. We were just supposed to finish it up. Cool, fine, whatever. We get there. We're starting to finishing it up. Oh, now we have to switch over their whole network. All this comes. I'm just going to hold off of that. I'm not going to go ahead and go any more into that.
I got this advice from the vidIQ channel on YouTube. It's hard, but not impossible, brother. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that. I'll check it out.
You get this man clipping.
Listen. No, I got to start. Like, I really want to just buy that software that just makes clips for you and just do that. And just because.
Stop being lazy.
You're not wrong. Thank you, Jennifer, for the $5 dono and the $5 dono. We really appreciate you so much.
Yes, we definitely do.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I know, but we're working folk and trying to get there. So we will take that. We will definitely. We love. Oh, I have vidIQ. I run all my thumbnails and titles through. Okay. I mean,
earn you keep,
woman.
No,
oh man.
I mean, we all know about the Trump thing with the Supreme Court. Like, I just want to say the freak out with this is 100% insane. I want y'all to understand, just because they said whatever a president does in his official acts of duty are immune. Whatever the president does in his personal acts while he is president are not immune.
Rich man.
Separate the charges.
Man has something for you.
What?
No, don't. I hope.
But yeah,
YouTube's good. But yeah, the
like that. What the fuck, Rich? Y'all know I'm joking.
The freak out on this is just insane.
It is. It is. Like, you want to hit yours first? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll hit this one. There's so many.
They do in their official capacity. So the Supreme Court ruled that a president has complete immunity for any act they do in their official capacity as president. And Joe Biden is still president. And the Supreme Court is counting on Joe Biden to continue to be the good man that he is and not abuse what they have just given him. But personally, I think Joe Biden should go full Monty on this. I mean, in his official capacity as president, maybe he could just disband the Supreme Court or unalive Donald Trump. I mean, he'd have complete immunity. He's president, right? That would certainly solve a lot of our problems.
No, because technically murdering an American citizen is illegal, you fucking idiot. Jesus, these people are just dumb. They're just dumb.
Hold on. They are proving beyond a shadow of a doubt that when Trump said, I can walk down Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and not lose a vote, you are proving why. Because if he shoots somebody, it's in fucking self-defense now. And more people are going to back that motherfucker. Y'all are dumb.
Here's another one.
Done. I'm done. I'm fucking seriously done. The Supreme Court has pissed me off so much right now. Like, so much. Joe, you're a reasonable man. You don't want to do this, but here's the reality. This is a fucking war. This is a war now, and we are fighting for our fucking country. And these assholes are going to take it away. They're going to take it away. Fuck you, Clarence Uncle Thomas. Fuck you.
Oh,
Joe, you
Hold on.
now have the right.
Tell me again who the racists are.
you just called Clarence Thomas and Uncle Tom, which is a racial slur for a black man who actually sides with a white man. And that's allowed to slide. But yet, black jobs, ladies and gentlemen, is a topic of racist topics, especially when you're talking about black unemployment. Go ahead.
To take that bitch Trump out. Take him out, Joe. If he was Hitler and this was 1940, you'd take him out. Well, he is Hitler and this is 1940. Take him the fuck
Pause.
out.
If it was 1940, bitch, you wouldn't be on camera speaking. You'd be in the kitchen.
Yeah. I don't think you'd have that fucking boy haircut or that lifestyle.
Out. Blow him up. Blow him up or they'll blow us up. Facts.
Can I say I find it hilarious in the background she's playing How You Make Me Feel by Michael Jackson? The way you make me feel. Blow him up, Joe. Blow him up. Really turns me on.
Y'all heard it.
Knocks me off of my feet.
They're saying this is a war. Hold on. Before you hit this one, let me go ahead and show you, ladies and gentlemen, what sparked the video he's about to show. According to the Supreme Court, Biden can now send SEAL Team 6 to take them out, or to take them all out. He could send in the military to take out Trump. He has immunity for official acts now. Every single thing we have heard tonight. Do you see that common fucking thread? It's the same talking point. They got their marching orders, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and you know who they got it from? Supreme Court Justice Sonia Sotomayor.
Yep. We'll bring that up here in a second. I know you got that.
It's in here.
So Donald Trump's campaign manager just threatened me on social media. I'm not joking. In response to the immunity decision from the Supreme Court this morning, I said on Twitter, according to the Supreme Court, Biden can now send in SEAL Team 6 to take them all out. He could send in the military to take out Trump. He has immunity for official acts now. And I guess the Trump campaign didn't like that very much because Trump's campaign manager, Chris LaCivita, responded to me by saying, expect a visit. Now, what do you think that means? Is the Trump campaign threatening me with a visit? Are they saying they're going to...
Yeah. The fucking Secret Service.
Hold on. You have to understand what this kid's saying right now. The balls on this son of a bitch. He's a known fucking actor for the DNC. He's one of those Gen Z for change motherfuckers that Biden hired. He's worked for Pallet Media. DNC pays Pallet Media. There, ipso facto, DNC pays him. This motherfucker literally faked a bomb threat for attention. Now, that bomb threat that was supposedly a real deal for him was on his school, on his dormitory, and in the main building. Now, from his standpoint, let me bring these cameras back. From his standpoint, campus security didn't think it was real because Harry Sisson didn't live on campus. Okay, so a bomb threat is called in at a University of New York University or something like that.
NYU, New York University.
And you're going to tell me, like, a bomb threat is supposedly fucking reported, and you're going to tell me there's not going to be some mass mobilization that we're going to know about? Yeah. Bomb at the dorm where Harry Sisson supposedly doesn't live, and a bomb in the main building. And you don't think it's credible because Harry Sisson doesn't live on the dorms. Fuck them other kids then, right? Harry Sisson is that important. Because Harry Sisson doesn't live on campus. The supposed bomb threat isn't real. That was his first defense. And then Sarah Fields did a lot of digging. And for Sarah Fields doing a lot of digging into the man, he docks her and her children. Sealed information he got his fucking hands on.
Yep.
And mass released it to his little mob of little fake ass children. He doxed her because she checked into it. And here's what she found. Oh, it wasn't reported. There was a fuss being made about that. And then it was reported like a week and a half later. And I followed with this. I can 100% confirm this shit because I looked at it from my time at about 3:30. I looked at the list. It was not there. And about an hour and a half later, it magically appeared. And then 2.5 hours later, after I had checked it the first time, Harry Sisson made a video about it. Pretty interesting, is it not? Because we were searching that shit. It's out of date. Well, it's on date, but out of order from the reporting system, the numbering system of how things are reported. So it got reported after the fact on that date in their system. And then they're like, okay, fine. Show me the police report from that. Well, Harry Sisson says then that, you know, I'm going to the police right now. It's all cool. I got the report. I had to go to the headquarters, which is not where records are kept in any fucking way. That was a lie right there. But somehow there is a report about this to the police now on that certain date. And not too long after that, this dude named Older Millennial, who's kind of like a bulldog too.
I'd love
He
to
went
get
after
on.
Harry.
Love to get Older Millennial on.
Yeah. I mean, dude, if we could talk to him, that'd be great.
That'd be great.
But he went after Harry. And Harry, who was in a live, an ex-live, saying he's just a poor kid. He eats ramen noodles every fucking night, right? Sent a cease and desist letter using his father, who paid one of the most expensive law firms in this country, a cease and desist letter to the Older Millennial to shut him the fuck up about what was going on, because the dude's breaking a lot of laws. And now, because of that, expect a visit? Dude, you just threatened the life of a former president of the United States.
By the way,
can't slide.
I don't know where I saw it. I don't know if who I was sent it by. Apparently, his dad bought all 3 of their houses in cash. And I'm not talking about hundreds of thousands. I'm talking millions. Each house was millions of dollars. And his dad, according to records, paid all for it in cash.
Uh-huh. And according to records, apparently, I'm not going to pay $10 just to find out. But apparently, well, his dad was beating his mom, and that's why they got a divorce. Allegedly. I don't know what happened in that case. I'm not paying $10 to find out. I don't care that much.
What? What the fuck? Let's finish that one because I love his excuse.
Put it back on. There you go.
To send their guys to my house to try to keep me quiet so I won't advocate against their candidate? Is that what he's implying here? You know, I'm just using my First Amendment rights to tell them how awful their
First Amendment does not. You're not protected by telling people to go murder somebody, you fucking idiot.
No.
That's not protected by the First. This is how dumb. And this is why.
You remember that whole coded to incitement of violence shit? That's what they were using when Trump was saying go peacefully and patriotically. Yep. It was coded violence. This is what coded violence looks like, ladies and gentlemen. He just said, hey, SEAL Team 6 could go in there and take them all out. He just said any anybody who's even thinking about voting for Donald Trump. You need to die.
Candidate is, but of course the Trump campaign doesn't believe in all that. Trump said he wants to be a dictator on day one. This really is the perfect summary of the Trump campaign. Their candidate is so terrible that they have to resort to tactics like this. But here's my message to Chris LaCivita and the entire Trump campaign. No, I won't be quiet. The tens of millions of Americans who don't support Donald Trump won't be quiet either, because we see Donald Trump for what he is: a con man, a fraud, and a convicted felon.
Oh, I thought it had it in that video. Do you have what Sotomayor said? And then it went out to, apparently everybody read that memo, and now everybody's an expert in everything. Here's another one.
I know exactly what you're talking about. It was during the when she was asking if SEAL Team 6.
Yeah, it's at the end of her dissent. If I was Biden, I'd hurry up and have Trump murdered on the basis that he is a threat to America's security. Hashtag SCOTUS. But I just don't. But they say that Trump supporters are the threat. White supremacy is the big threat to America, isn't it? Isn't it? It's so stupid. It is just so stupid.
And everybody has missed exactly what the hell that woman was actually talking about with that. Let's see, is this it? Hold on. Nope. No, but she was talking about, that was Sotomayor during the Trump Supreme Court hearing, where she was like, if the president ordered SEAL Team 6 to take out his political opponents, would that be something? You have to understand what she is talking about in that situation is you are using SEAL Team 6, who took out Saddam Hussein. Wasn't Saddam Hussein a political opponent to the president of the United States at the time? She specifically used SEAL Team 6. She didn't say the military. She didn't say anything else. She used SEAL Team 6 to tie it back to Saddam Hussein. And everybody fucking missed that.
I forgot about this one. Everybody's favorite, Joy Reid.
This election is no longer about the old guy that's in the White House now. Like, all the op-ed pages and the New York Times can run around and opine about, what Joe Biden should do. And, y'all have fun with that. Enjoy yourselves, intellectual thought leaders. I no longer care. Doesn't matter to me anymore. It's above me now. It's above me now. There's a Waffle House next door. There's a Best Western next door as well.
Hold
It's
on.
above me now. It's above Joe Biden now. Don't care about Joe Biden.
We see Joy Reid on TV, right? She's all dolled up, makeup up, and everything. This is what this bitch normally looks like?
I thought she was a journalist. I thought she's a news journalist.
No, she's an anchor. She just sits there and reads a teleprompter.
Oh, so I guess she's allowed to be an activist then? Because that's what this sounds like. This don't sound like somebody who's supposed to be telling you the news. Sorry, Jennifer. Lip smacking.
Go ahead. You got control.
Republican governors, they are repealing the American century, the 20th century, because they don't like it and they want back the 19th century. The century when super rich white men, unchecked and untaxed, amassed great wealth, passed it down with no taxation to their descendants and pretended that they had earned it on their own, that they were just masters of the universe. They want that era back. They think that the 20th century was an abomination and they are dismantling it. They're coming for every single one of our rights. They're not done. They're not done. If you love freedom, having the freedom for contraception, LGBTQ rights, that's going too. If you don't think they're coming for Obergefell, if you don't think they're coming for all these rights, then you are delusional. They're coming for all of it. They're dismantling the 20th century. They are repealing the 20th century. What the fuck? This ain't about Joe Biden anymore, y'all. It ain't about his policies. There are a lot of them I disagree with. There's a lot of them I disagree with deeply, deeply, morally.
No, you
It's
don't.
not, it's above me now. It's above
Hold
him
on.
now.
Pause. No, you don't. You advocate for that shit on fucking TV every goddamn day. And now you're advocating to kill a motherfucker. Who's the fucking Nazi party? You are literally talking about the assassination of your political fucking opponent because you're scared that this motherfucker is going to send you to prison because you committed treason. Let's not get it fucking twisted. The Democrat Party did commit treason against this fucking country. They waged war on the American people to take fucking power. Go ahead.
Cannot allow Republicans to control the White House, the House, and the Senate, and the Supreme Court, and all of these states. You're now voting for your life. You must vote. Listen to Taraji P. Henson, y'all. Project 2025. They've now just implemented it from the court. Did I do that? You don't even need it now. If you have this court, plus Trump, plus the House, plus the Senate, plus all these states, y'all better vote for your lives in November. I'm gone. Y'all be good. And God, good luck and God bless. For real, for real.
They're just losing their fucking mind. And we're going back to a time where we don't have people telling us what to do with our lives. I don't understand it. I don't understand the people who just want the government to tell them everything to do. You can fart now. You can't fart now. You can eat this. You can't eat that. Remember, you will eat the bugs and live in the pods and you will like it because a government agency told you to.
I mean, you're not wrong. But look,
But, you know,
a lot of people.
God forbid. Okay. I'm sorry. Bring back Obama. Put him on trial. Impeach him for killing a 16-year-old boy. A 16-year-old American boy.
No. Put him on trial. Now, was killing an American citizen an actual presidential act? Oh, it was? Why? Because you drone striked a known terrorist with an American citizen right there at a fucking, what was it, a wedding?
Yeah.
Interesting. So because the dude was at a wedding and you couldn't get him any other time because he's not out there in public, you think the killing of an American fucking citizen is okay. Wow. Okay.
It's insane, dude. People have gotten to the point. I don't know if you've seen the clip that's going around about the person who called in to a radio station and was trying to say how Jesus Christmas Carol Joseph.
I mean, you're not wrong, but
that party was the fucking bomb.
No, but I look, everybody always asks during World War II in Germany how people allowed it to happen. But nobody ever asks how it actually started. How people were actually led to believe what they were told. You're seeing it played out in real time. This is how the Nazi Party fucking began. They're openly racist, but they call you racist.
Yep.
They openly attack everybody, but they call you dangerous. They start riots and burn down buildings, but yet you're the threat to democracy. You're seeing it play out in real time. This is how it happened.
By the way, I said it on the show the other day. Piers Morgan Uncensored is one of my new favorite shows. Holy shit! Oh,
we got some more things incoming. What's happening?
Oh, No, the window was open and the rain started coming in down in the studio. I'm like, oh no, not my coax alarm. But Harry put out this 2-minute, this little 45-second clip about how he owned Piers Morgan. Once again, it's a cheap fake because that's what it was, a cheap fake, because he just put out a little bit of his thing without a context. Taco Tuesday.
Last
Yeah.
night.
One person.
Yeah, no, I did, definitely. On the substance of the conversation, Biden won. His policy was pragmatic, it was logical, and Donald Trump just lied the entire time.
The problem you've got is I saw the CNN fact checkers on Joe Biden's public statements last night, and it was just untruth after untruth after untruth.
Oh, I'm not sitting here I'm not sitting here telling you that Joe Biden tells the truth every single.
Didn't you just say that Joe Biden told the truth?
Yep.
And Trump just said lie after lie after lie?
Yep.
Raise the voting age to 25.
Time he speaks, for that he gets every single number right and every single.
What?
You're allowed to vote if you understand what the candidates are actually advocating for. If you can tell me a name and a face and put a policy to that name and face, I'm okay with it for everybody on that ballot.
Listen,
if you can't name everybody and put that back in there, you don't get to vote.
Here we go. Listen, raise the voting age to 25 and repeal the 19th Amendment.
No. Hold on. Raise the voting age to 25. That might actually be a thing because at that age, your brain has fully developed.
When you were 18, you were actually accountable for things. Now you get off your parents' insurance when you're 26.
Right.
You are no longer an adult. I'm honestly, truthfully, don't believe you are an adult anymore at the age of 18. By the time you were 18, when we, especially just, it was as much as far as when we were kids. When we turned 18, we had a job, we had a car. We were on our way out the door. We were going away to college. We were getting a real full-time job.
No, we did not.
No, he embellished. I'm not going to say he lied. I don't think he didn't lie. He embellished.
He stretched the truth.
Yeah. Which, once again, fucking politicians lie all the time. That's all that politicians do.
Yeah.
So you're going to come in here with this moral fucking compass now because all of a sudden Donald Trump came in and spoiled your fucking party. I'm sorry to disrespect your Black Panther Party. And all of a sudden you come in here and he starts, throwing haymakers at people, and now it's not okay to lie as a candidate. You guys are
It's not okay to lie as the president of the United States, but everybody else, including the people that run the president of the United States, is allowed to. Really? Because the president of the United States lied damn near we covered that shit. He lied damn near every time he spoke. Every fucking time he spoke, he was lying out his fucking teeth, and we all know it.
Rhonda. He is the Dylan Mulvaney of the DNC. What I mean by that he gets fucked in the ass. Anyway.
A statistic, right?
He gets most of them wrong.
That's not true. To compare Joe Biden's lies to Donald Trump's lies is laughable.
They're lies. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. If you want to say that Trump lied, okay, Biden lied then. They both lied then. I don't give a shit. Either way, it's still a lie. I don't care if it's a little tiny lie or a big lie. I know what I said, that Trump stretched the truth out, and I don't consider it lying. Joe Biden doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Ladies and gentlemen, which would you rather hear a lie about? How many people attended a rally? Or your uncle paragliding into a fucking cannibal camp? Which lie do you want to hear about?
Joe was comatose. He was.
You remember that? How he said his uncle was like in Vietnam and went down over an island, and the island was populated by cannibals. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that. Yeah.
Anyway.
It's yours.
The problem is, if you're going to use lying or misleading the public with statements against a candidate, you've got to make sure your own candidate speaks with unforked tongue. I mean, Biden, barely a week goes by without him saying something which is immediately proven to be untrue. I mean, only like 2 weeks ago, he was claiming that his
I want y'all
uncle
to understand.
was
Hold on.
shot down and eaten by cannibals. None of that ever happened.
I mean, what did we just talk about? Number one. Number two, I want you to all to see what this is a fucking awesome panel. I don't know who the dude in the middle at the top middle is.
That's
I don't know who the
fucking
fuck
Vinny
that is.
that's Vinny from PBD podcast. Vinny Oshana, my new favorite person in the entire world, makes great clips online, who I'd love to fucking have a conversation with. Dude, Vinny Oshana is the fucking best. He's the guy on PBD that goes back and forth with the other guy. They argue all the time.
Well, you also got Chunk Yogurt,
Ugh.
Jenna fucking Ellis, Hassan Piker, and Harry Sisson.
Well, it started. Harry got added in. It started with them five, with Hassan, Vinny, Jenna Ellis, and Fat Fuck. It started with them, and then he Pierce adds people here and there. But like Jenna Ellis, you made your bed. You made your bed, lie in it. You fucked up. You fucked up.
I need money for my defense, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to fight this hard. Oh, you pay off your legal expense? I cave on my knees and cry in front of a camera. And now you got the same charges in another state.
Yeah. And meanwhile, everybody else most likely are going to get off.
And didn't you plead guilty in Georgia for the same thing that you're pleading, that you're here in Arizona for?
Yep.
Oh, it doesn't matter if it was a deferment. You still pled guilty, and the time hasn't run out. You see how this works? Oh, goddamn. That bitch is fucked. That bitch is fucked.
How stupid are you? How fucking stupid. You plead guilty to a charge. Everybody else is going, hey, we're not. And then now they're gonna probably walk away scot-free, and she's now got to go to jail. Or she'll probably get her sentence reduced.
Not to mention, in all of that shit, the only thing that they could use as far as like a hit against Trump was her in front of a fucking camera crying. The other ones were just like, I'm sorry for what I did. That was their reply. Literally one sentence or two. There was one, Aaron Hall, he's just like, I'm sorry for what I did. It's kind of fucked up, but Trump had nothing to do with this. This was all on me. She was the only one that they could actually try to use as evidence against Trump. And now she's got, because she took that plea deal and that shit's falling apart, she's got the same charges in another fucking state that she just pled guilty to. What the fuck do you think is going to happen to you?
She'll probably get off. She'll probably get off too. Most likely she'll get off.
I don't know.
Shot down and he wasn't eaten by cannibals. I mean, I just think that this idea that Trump's the only one whose statements can't be trusted is just not true. Last night.
Yeah, but Pierce, I mean, let's be real here. Like, if you're lying, if you get one sec, Vinny, you look like relax, buddy. If you're getting a number incorrect, right? If you're getting a number incorrect, that's like a very small. 7 years ago, hold on now, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Excuse me, you right there.
Were you 10 years old, Harry?
What was that?
How old were you when Trump won? 10 years old? 7 years ago, you were 10 years old.
You look like you're about to explode.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Take a breather.
By the way, that's what Hassan said to Vinny about 10 minutes before that.
Yeah.
Hassan said to Vinny, well, you look, are you okay, Vinny? You look like you high blood pressure. You got high blood pressure. And then this little fucking twink decided that that's what he was going to say.
That's not
Hey,
relevant.
Hassan was right to call.
You have makeup. He's entitled to his
Hassan, listen.
Can I just say, it doesn't. I don't actually care how old either of you are. Let's get back to the real reality, which is I care about the age of the president because he looks like he's 180. So, Harry, I'm just bemused. 33% of people watching it apparently think Biden won. I don't know. Harry, hang on. Harry.
They just go right to insults.
Mm-hmm.
No.
And you wonder why I pull that trigger?
By the way, let's remind everybody. Let's go back a few months ago. Hassan was getting 50,000, 60,000 views on his Twitch stream. Went down to like 13, 14,000. And what did the baby boy say?
He was, come on. Self-delete.
I'm gonna off myself because you guys don't like me anymore. There's only 14,000 people in here. I'm gonna take myself out. You guys don't like me. That's it. I'm gonna go. My name is Hassan Piker, and there's only 14,000 people in my stream. This is ridiculous. I can't do this no more. I'm gonna self-delete myself. You guys don't love me no more. No, it's because people don't fucking believe you. And your fat uncle sitting there trying to take money from the American people. Just donate $1. Just give me $1. All I want's $1. I need to fucking get lunch. If every single one of you gave me $1, I'd get lunch. Not dinner. I can't afford dinner. It's like $1,000 bill. Fuck you. And the horse you rode in on.
I mean, you're not wrong, though.
Shut up, Muffin.
You might want to practice that voice because we getting you out there. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a little bet going on here.
Oh, boy.
While I get the little links and everything, why don't you tell them what's happening?
I got to tell them what's happening?
Yes, you do.
I'm to my own demise. Ladies and gentlemen, if and when we get I can't believe I've set the bar so low. It's so not fair. It's not fair. I swear to God, it's not. You guys, you're only going to have to get 300. If we get 300 subscribers, I got to change my name to Simple Davy. It's not fair. You guys don't like me. So yeah, if we hit 300 subscribers on any of the Business Party networks,
oh, we're going that far with it.
Oh, it's off-label Business Party podcast.
I mean, we're already past that point with most of us, but if you want to do any, we got Pretty Antisocial starting to pop off. So
if you follow anyone, Business Party
Jesus,
network,
now I'm gonna pull all of them.
Whatever. And I changed my name to Simple Date. I know. Listen, Muffin, I was saying 500. They talked me into 300. Okay. I wanted a little bit more.
You know the fucked up. There it is. I was about to say, you know the fucked up thing? I can't find your channel on YouTube.
Blocked it. Listen, Rhonda. So here's the thing with the off-label YouTube. Off-label was started by Rich and Freely Ashley. So they had a jump. They were at 600 and something already when I joined. So
we were 617 or something like that when we decided to actually jump back in.
So yeah. So
we don't count.
So well, off-label. I mean,
you want to add off-label Rumble? We gonna do it tonight.
Listen, off-label Rumble, Business Party podcast, Pretty Antisocial. Choices not. I think Choices Not Chances already past 300, or what is? Oh my God, why am I blanking on Alex's? The Oaks Hour. I think they're over 1K. But yeah.
Follow like a link tree kind of situation. Yeah. Wait, we do have that shit. What am I doing?
We don't have a brand here. Do we have it on the brand?
We have the website thing though.
Oh yeah, we do. We have Business Party Network. BusinessPartyNetwork.com. BusinessPartyNetwork.com. Go big or go. Listen, I know. I said 500, but I was talked down to 300. I have no willpower when it comes to this stuff.
I watched that live. I was about to say, you ain't wiggling your ass out of this one.
I didn't have a voice. On my computer, I had no internet, so you really couldn't hear me. So even if I did fight.
Nothing's working with it right now. Yeah. All right. Whatever.
Or Troublemaker Davey on YouTube.
Done. I'm so done.
300 and change my name to Simple Davey.
No, but we have the Oaks Hour who's already past that, so it's not going to qualify for that. Okay. But we do have the Oaks Hour where Alex sits down and just kind of, he gives you the news, gives us a little take about things like that. We have Choices Not Chances with Ryan. He's an Army vet who sits down with other vets and just has conversations. And it's actually great.
We're at an hour. I think we play this and then hit
Yeah.
the. All right, we're gonna play this.
Hold on.
Oh, what?
I'm going through the rundown before we hit this.
Okay.
But as a matter of fact, you have that in the background in the brand, right? Yeah. Okay. But yeah, we have Ryan Rogers, who's, like I said, he's a military vet talking to other military vets about things that they've gone through. It's actually great to sit there and just listen to. Of course, Business Party Podcast on Wednesdays, ladies and gentlemen, Jackie, Scott, Davey, and of course us. We also have Pretty Antisocial. I'm running it backwards. Pretty Antisocial on Tuesdays. Haley Kennington and Mama J sit down. They discuss a topic for however long they feel like, apparently now. Y'all women are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Stupid's Play on Saturday.
Oh yeah, Stupid's Play with me and Scott on Saturday nights. We got something coming up. I think we're gonna do some 7 Days to Die and talk about some shit.
And then on Sunday you have the end your week with Weekend Hangover. Grab your glass of wine and come join us where we talk about relationships, documentaries, and social topics, I guess you want to call it, because we talk about Gypsy Rose and all that stuff. It's pop gossip. We talk, but we're gonna run this, and then we will see you. Then you got 3 minutes. After this, you got your 3 minutes. See you at Rumble.
Ladies and gentlemen, the mainstream narrative has become cancerous to society. Currently, there is no known cure, but doses of other treatments have shown some promising results. Off-label use has been authorized.